Let's walk through the attachment of the router tool to the Integra. As a reminder, to bring the head over to the operator side of the table, select Tool Change from the Smart Cut menu. The router head should only be installed in position number 2, as it contains the extension for the vacuum tube. Slide the router tool into the head, and the vacuum tube into the front receptacle. Make sure the tool is fully seated down in the head. Lock using the 3mm Allen key that's provided. Connect the cable into the bottom left port on the head, red cable with red connector. The router head comes with multiple router blade options. Here's what they look like. First, we'll share the multi-material router blades. These are good for most applications that aren't acrylic. They're provided in 3, 4, and 5 mm diameters. Next, we have the acrylic router blades. They also come in 3, 4, and 5 mm diameters. In terms of depth, the 3 mm diameter blade cuts up to 6 mm deep. The 4 mm diameter blade cuts up to 12 mm deep, and the 5 mm diameter blade cuts up to 16 mm in depth. Also provided in the router toolkit is a 35 mm milling tool that's used to level the wood pad that sits directly on the table surface below the cutting mat. We'll demonstrate how to insert the routing tool with the 3 mm diameter blade. To insert the router blade, we'll need this special 11 mm tool and the open-end wrench supplied with the router blade kit. Please note, when handling the router blade, the blade is very sharp. Please use caution when handling. You should use this provided spacer to help with the installation. Twist the black nut on the bottom of the router head to loosen the blade holder. You may need to use the open-end wrench to hold the blade head in place to loosen. Carefully hold the router blade in place, then use the provided spacer to hold in position, and tighten the blade by hand to hold, then remove the spacer, and use the provided tools to tighten well. Once the blade is installed, you can install the protective cup on the head to help the vacuum clean routed material from the table. Please use caution when placing the cup over the router head so as to not damage the blade. Slide the cup over the vacuum tube and tighten the nut to complete the installation. One last recommendation is to not lock the top bracket on the vacuum tube, because it allows the tube to float over the material. You're now ready to run your first test cut with the router tool.